finish while drinking this. That's fine. I have coffee. All right. Welcome, everybody. Okay, I need to click this. All right. We have 0.9 finally released. Sorry it took me... I mean, it was 4 days between update cycles, but still. Solo or duos? With who? Innocent. Also, Innocent, you're at work. Or at least you're supposed to be. No, Innocent, who would I be doing it with? Like, to my knowledge and understanding, pretty much everybody else is asleep. Or not asleep, like, not available. I know Fury's asleep. Tom doesn't like being on stream. Innocent, this is... Read the title. Also, Innocent, you should check your check your channel points. I don't know how many you have because you tend to spend all of them, but you should find some new options to fuck around with in there. Innocent, you're hopeless. You're hopeless, Innocent. You have to scroll past the new ones to do that. Innocent. It's over for you. Do you not have enough points to try it? It's over, Innocent. It's over for you. Do you actually not have enough points to try it? There's no way. Innocent, please. Points are for making these. Shallow, Innocent. It's not. It's not how you spell that. Close enough, I guess. You just like listening to me swallow that much, hmm? I don't know why it announces it in the chat. That does mildly annoy me that it announces it in the chat. But whatever. Whatever. Bot does what bot do. Yes, I set up TTS and everything too. But TTS requires bits. Anyways. So everything should be set up for funny alerts. With that being said, version 0.9. And you know what, Innocent? You're gonna love this fix. Look, GUI scale 3. It's fixed, Innocent. I fixed it. Look. It's not fucked up anymore. It's your GUI scale of choice. And it still works. Probably the most cursed solution, but you know. I fixed it. What do you have to say about that, Innocent? You were the one who demanded I fix that. It's over, Innocent. I think Innocent's break ended. Ah, well. Let's get into the actual meat of the stream then. Playing and actually testing out a lot of the new changes that I've made. I will... I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this GUI scale. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't turn it back. I think I just forgot. My brain's kind of not not all together. Not all together all the time. Anyways, I also fixed the loading screens so it's not just like dirt blocks. kind of nice. There are more than just this one panorama, but I didn't feel like adding a new setup for all of them. Also, this GUI scale is painful to me. I'm going back to 2. Chronicle of Shadows is probably going to be new for a lot of you, because not many have played TGS on 1.89 or above. Not an Apostic Tower. So, first thing I'm going to do, collect some wood. Same way you'd start any Minecraft playthrough. I mean, I don't strictly speaking have to do this. There are other ways for me to get stuff, but this is just the quickest. Oh, right. This is a fresh install, so I'm going to set it to my personal settings. I almost forgot to do that. That would have really sucked, because I hate playing with Vignet. Entity shadows just aren't the best. Chunk update threads, I usually have that set to 16, but I'll set it to 12 for the sake of this playtest. CPU render ahead to 0 frames, so that there's less strain because I'm streaming. I don't need shader packs because none of them look good, unfortunately. There was something else that I normally do. Controls, keybinds. I normally set drop to Y because I fat finger Q quite a bit. What else? Right, I also usually turn the music off because I'm streaming and I have better music playing through web browser. So, for the first day, give or take, assuming you don't go into the mines or anything, you're usually pretty safe. But this is one of those times where you want, like, this is one of those mod packs where you really, really want to be productive on the first night. The first night will determine kind of how the rest of your playthrough goes, and if you aren't productive on the first night, chances are you won't be productive throughout the rest of your playthrough. Most normal players be killing those sheep by now, but I have played this mod pack enough to know that that's a bad idea because we want to breed the sheep. Farming is not as reliable in this mod pack, and food is kind of scarce throughout most other means. So you need to really, really manage your resources that you have around you, especially around base and spawn, wherever you end up basing up. It's also good to go exploring because there's a lot of structures that you can find that give you various different things. There are very regularly these towers that give you some good stuff. They have some decent loot that can help get you going. Just remember to be careful. These aren't free to loot outright. You gotta be careful because some of them have TNT in them. This one doesn't have TNT. Starting off immediately with some good pulls. I don't care about swiftness, depth strider, telekinesis is good, bucket is good to get early. With this I might be able to start a night 1 farm, which would be good. I don't really care for the saddle. Horses aren't that good in this. They're useful kind of in the very early game, but once you start getting stuff with affixes, you start to go faster than most horses do anyways. So, yeah. Right now, I'm just going to run around, just see what's in the area around spawn, loot as much as I can. These towers are really good for looting. I do plan on making these towers slightly less common because the fact that they spawn so close to each other most of the time is pretty good. Now this is one of those towers where you need to be careful. That's a trapped chest that's hooked up to that TNT there. There are 3 pieces of TNT. So remember that. You don't want to get blown up more than once. I don't think holding can be put on anything. I think it's supposed to normally go on like buckets and stuff that can hold fluids, but I didn't see anything recipe-wise. So nothing came up. I'm going to collect corn kernels for farming. Now I'm going to continue looking around. I have come from over there, so I'm gonna go this direction. Kind of circular around the area. Kind of want to expand out slowly. Get kind of my bearings, especially because I don't really have access to easy wood right now. Normally, at this stage in the mod pack, I would have basically unlimited access to wood because axes have chopper. But in this version, I've made that an enchantment as opposed to a default thing axes can do. Those are jack-o'-lanterns. I'm going to get as many pumpkins as I can because I can turn pumpkins into food pretty easily. I don't remember how good the food is, but food is food. I don't quite care. Especially at this stage in the game, I don't really have the capability to care because if I do, or what kind of food it is, I'm probably just gonna die of starvation because food is food. Can't really be picky about it. I need to leave these animals alive because I need to have some that I can quickly find and start breeding. There's plains over there, which would be good for basing up. I heard the door open. But I don't know where the door is. I'm assuming it's below me. I don't think there's just candles in this structure, I guess, but I'm not going to investigate that further. Uses pumpkin pie. Right, I gotta put it on a cutting board. I don't know if those are neutral or friendly. I'll keep an eye on them. Really? I have to cut it with a knife? That kind of sucks. Use cutting board. Something I'm going to need. Dirt I definitely want to keep on me. I probably won't keep my wooden pickaxe on me. I'm gonna eat through my pumpkin slices so I can get my hunger back up. The saturation's also useful for healing, but I don't really need to heal right now. Luckily, I haven't taken much, if any, damage. I haven't really paid attention. Maybe I took fall damage at some point. This is rice, isn't it? Shit, I might be able to get rice seeds from that, but I'm kind of at a full inventory. That's a duck. Okay, there's 2 of them. Oh, well, I can go check on that. Yes, mountain. I can build into that pretty safely. Big wide open area. And I generally want to be, like, you generally want to base up in mountains because bunkering up for your first night is good. Mining is good. And also mountains offer the ability to mine without concern of cave dweller interruptions. I can get surface level mining without having to worry about a cave dweller coming after me and killing me. Because especially at this stage, no armor and encounter with a cave dweller will probably just kill me. I mean, somebody's probably at some point going to prove me wrong, but until that happens, I'm going to suspend my disbelief. I would love to have some wool on me for a bed. I'd also love to scope around this mountain a bit, but I really don't have time. I also don't have coal. I don't have logs. I don't have wood. Any kind, really. A lot of things that need to happen very quickly here. I can hold on to dirt in that slot. Need to collect as much of this as I can. This is ultimately how much I collect of this is going to determine how much I'm going to be able to do while I'm alone here. Okay, put this up top. I'm gonna start getting that cooking. Cool, I can see. I'm going to block off that entrance. I'm gonna take the dirt out of the trash slot now. And we're gonna expand this little thing out. This hole in a mountain needs to be a bit larger. I'm probably gonna break this iron pickaxe trying to mine out a bunker of some kind. Shit. Oh god. I can't even use that. There we are. Okay. Now I can do this. There. Okay. That's another thing about this mod pack that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of players who are unfamiliar with it. Yeah, light matters. This game will go pitch black, and that's not a shader. And you can't turn fur planks into chests. Well, that's something. I already had lanterns on me, too. If I can't use fur planks for chests, what can I use them for? A lot of things. It seems like it works for pretty much everything. It is very arbitrary. It works with barrels. Why doesn't it work with chests? Yeah, there's no chest crafting recipe, is there? Huh. That's weird. Oh well. I'm just gonna toss some stuff on the ground that I don't particularly care about. And it's not gonna stay on the ground because this isn't that version of item physics. Okay. Thinking I do this. Use my trash slot as storage for a bit. Then I could do this. We can get ourselves a barrel. There we are. We have storage. Not really going to bother to organize it for the moment because it doesn't need organization so much so as it needs to exist. Okay, I want to keep my food on me at all times. My iron I can put up for now because I'm not really going to be using it. Dirt I'm going to be working on. I never filled my water bucket, or I never filled my bucket with water, which is something I should do soon, preferably, but I guess the time frame on it isn't really strict. Doesn't really matter when I start farming while I have these pumpkin slices, as long as I don't need to heal off damage. I'm going to put the rest of the first slabs in there. And I'm going to try and get as much charcoal as I can to try and get some more torches. Torches are very important for a lot of reasons, not the least of which being the most obvious, just how dark darkness is in this mod pack. I think most notably is the ability to prevent mobs from spawning, honestly. Just to secure an area is incredibly useful. Okay, there's coal here. There's more coal here. Okay, we take that, I guess. I am in dire need of torches, so I'm not gonna complain. Alright, I need to build out like a little farm area. So probably gonna build that out this way. If I were smart, I would build it out that way. I don't know how smart I feel like being right now, though. This is also gonna inevitably look terrible. Unless I might have enough side room. Going that way, I might have enough room to make something. One, two, three, four, five. Probably from here. Just mark this real quick. So I want to go 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm mining out a farm area right now, and I'm gonna try and make it kind of as efficient as I can. As efficient as I'm gonna bother to make it, honestly. I also want to try and keep the height at a 2x1 because I don't want to risk certain things spawning, which absolutely will attempt to spawn in here, even though they shouldn't be able to. Because that is unfortunately just how it works. I'm gonna kill the rest of this pickaxe, honestly. I have enough iron to make another one. Also 1, 2, 3. Right. Yeah. Okay. That's the sound of daytime. Okay. That hurts a lot. I am officially not interested in being shot. Also not interested in messing around with that Enderman. I have to be careful even through the half slab. I can still get shot from certain angles. Son of Herobrine? Oh god. Ow. Yep, that's what I was worried about. Don't really want to get shot that often. I actually think another shot kills me. I should heal a little bit before I peek again. Don't want to risk death right now because I don't have a bed. And this is a little bit far. My primary concern is just like that narrow window where it might be able to when it's coming back up. This thing has a lot of health. I guess I probably shouldn't be surprised. I'm the person who gave them all this health, but goddamn. How long is this gonna take? There we are. Alright, what did he drop? On a hit, inflict a grievous wounds 1, dropped with quick draw. It also came with plus 23% arrow damage and 17% arrow velocity. That's not bad. That's certainly a bow. Not one of the bows of all time, but certainly a bow. Gives me plus 30% speed whenever I'm holding it, which is incredibly useful. Doesn't have infinity or anything else on it that'd make it good for literally right this moment, but still has some practical use cases to it. I'm gonna make a shovel because I have a couple things I need to collect while I'm out there. Now, for this run outside, there's a few things I need, like I mentioned. I'm gonna need to pick up some sand. I'm gonna need to pick up some clay and dirt. I'm gonna need all of them. Jesus, okay. Slimes hurt a lot more than I remember them hurting. Okay, there's a spider there. I know I said I wouldn't do this, but I am probably going to kill those sheep, or at least enough of them. I need to be careful when I'm doing this, because if I do it wrong, I die. They're still friendly. Why was that spider violent? It was daytime. God damn it. Wasn't even a cave spider. It was actually just a normal ass spider. It's over. All right. I don't entirely remember which way I ended up going. I'm pretty sure it's this direction. I know it wasn't too far. There's a village over here that I missed. That looks like a lone village house, not a village. There's a graveyard over here. This is definitely not the way I went, though. I went that way. I missed the village house. I don't think it's a village. It looks like it's a lone house. Let me go see if anybody's home. There is somebody home. They're a butcher from the looks of it. This is my horn now. This used to be so annoying to me, but now it's also just kind of funny. Alright, let's get a move on. I think I went through this forest, right? I don't think I went through this flavor of forest. I know I saw and went around it. Okay. Maybe I went the other direction entirely. Wait, no, because this is where I got the pumpkins. Wait, so I ran along past this. I collected a boatload of pumpkins from here. There's bear. I think it might have been going the other way. Also, sun's going down. But that doesn't make sense. I don't remember going through a snow biome. Unless I didn't, I also don't remember seeing this. I would have based up in there if I had seen it. Okay, never mind. There's Vexes down there on the first layer, so never mind. That's not happening. I'm gonna run out of hunger soon. Think I just die when that happens. Okay, it moves fast even in the water. That I was unaware of. The only hope I have is this plains. Also, that roundabout way that I took seems to have paid off. At least with regards to avoiding the bear. I don't remember where I was. Oh yeah, I think there's a... There is a button that tells me where my death is, but the problem is I don't know where my cords are. So knowing the cords of my grave does me no good. Because I have no idea. Oh, I know where I am. Okay. I was vaguely going the right direction the first time. I just didn't remember that. Okay. Writing that down mentally. Wasn't really much progress for this day. I didn't even get a bed. Yeah, that spider really fucking set me back. Ugh. Well, either way, I found some structures that are definitely going to come in handy. I don't really know how useful they'll be. They will be useful. At least a little bit. I can heal up now. Get out of the gray. Back to seeing actual colors. Okay, I need to pick up water. For one. For two, I want to pick up dirt. I don't have time. I just don't have time. Wanted to pick up sand and dirt and other stuff. But that's not gonna happen. Since I'm right here, I might as well just collect some dirt. But I'm not gonna get all the dirt that I need. I got greedy. I got greedy. Alright. Blocked off. Cutting board down. I'm going to put the knife on it. Okay. We've made something resembling maybe progress, but... I need to make a hoe so then I can start the farming. I also need to finish digging out the area. So... I'm thinking 4 every direction from here. 4, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and highlight this part. This isn't going to be perfectly optimal. What was... Okay. That was not a normal issue. That there, which means that needs to go there. That torch already in the right spot. Do that. And I'll do that. Okay. Before... Oh, I need to put this wall back one more even. Okay. I'm dumb. I can totally count. Last 20 seconds notwithstanding. Wait. Am I Wow, I am incredibly stupid. This should not... I should not be making this many mistakes. This is a very simple thing that I'm trying to build. How am I miscounting this so obviously? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Yeah, this was right. Okay. I'm going to finish these out. 4, 2, 3, 4. Right. That's gonna be part of like an outside stuff. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I definitely don't have enough dirt, but I am not going outside to collect it right now. If I had a respawn, I'd be more inclined to show as to why, but for now, chat, you're just gonna have to trust me on it that it is not worth it to attempt to go outside right now. 2, 3. God, I have not organized anything yet, and that is starting to get really noticeable to me. I really should organize the stuff. Because it's going to be very hard to keep track of everything properly if I'm not, you know, keeping track of everything properly. Alright, starts of a farm. I'm thinking corn here. Which I would place all the way down along if I had the dirt for it, but I don't, so whatever. Probably put the wheat along this edge. I don't have any rich soil or dirt yet, but whatever. I'll break this hole out. So that's what, 3 times 4. I just need 12 dirt. Well, I know that's not happening. I also have 3 diamonds. I saved those, I think, though. Okay, I'm gonna go down. And I'm gonna go, like, proper mining, hopefully. Hopefully we find some really good shit. If we don't, then that's gonna suck. It'll happen. Don't worry. I hate gravel. I hate gravel so much. Alright, I did it. Oh shit, iron, let's go. Actually found more. Kind of surprised. I need to find something else though. I need more iron. Like I need a lot of iron. Surprisingly, I don't think I've obtained enough bones yet either. I should probably go rob that grave area that was near spawn. I haven't robbed that graveyard yet. I also haven't robbed that pillager pit, but the pillager pit has vexes in it, and I absolutely hate dealing with vexes. Vexes are like the bane of my existence, basically. Also, I have no idea why, but I am suddenly, like, obscenely tired. I ran out of torches. I will not go further. I know better than to push my luck. Oh yeah, I don't know if I made it so the cave dweller actually checks for light levels of the caves that it spawns in. I don't remember. I think that was a configuration. I made a note that I wanted to change that configuration because by default it was just set to allow the dweller to spawn anywhere, which is stupid. Okay. That was closer than I would like to admit. Okay. Killed in one swing, that's good. Ow. Okay, dead. Need some pumpkin slices. They aren't really good for healing, but they are better than literally nothing. Okay. I'm gonna collect the remaining dirt that I need for the farm. And that's enough. I'm probably not gonna grab extra. Not yet anyways. I don't have an axe yet. That sucks. That's kind of actually not good in the slightest. Make it out of stone, why not? Excuse me. Alright, I'm going to collect more wood, which is a lot more painful in this version. Especially without the enchantments. There's one enchantment I do have to disable, because it straight up doesn't work. And I was not aware that didn't work until well after I started. Or like well after the update has been shipped. Okay. I think I already looted most of this, but I will check back real quick. Oh, there were bones in here. I need those. And tomato seeds. And cabbage seeds. And beetroot seeds. Breach gem I need. Loyalty I don't. Spider eyes I don't. Rotten flesh I don't. I mean, I guess I could compost the rotten flesh, but I don't feel like it. I will take the candles and skulls. They do have a use. An enchanting table. I have 3 string now. I should be able to throw together a bed. I'm gonna do that quickly because that means I can start playing a lot more aggressively, I guess would be the phrase, but I'm gonna make it out of spruce. Alright. Now, when it comes to doors, I do a little bit of a funny. This is an old habit. So I'm gonna do this. That way I can do that. Okay. That didn't line up the way I wanted it to. I have to shift. There we are. Right. I was gonna make a bed. That's what I was gonna do. My God, my brain is like really slowed down right now. My God. Maybe I'm just gonna go to sleep. You know what? I've been awake for 16 hours straight. Like, it's normal for me to be awake at this time of day, but I'm just really tired. I'm gonna go take a nap. Sorry for the short stream. Like, I have coffee that I've been drinking and everything, and I'm just getting more and more tired even while drinking coffee. So, I'm gonna nap. I'll start chugging some water too. When I wake up, I will start streaming again. I'll be doing a lot of work on stuff. Just like kind of generally, like I uploaded some shorts that were clips taken over the past couple playtests. I've started posting stories and such, so there's that. Stories on Twitch, to clarify. I've also added a whole lot of new stuff. I have a TTS option, as well as plenty of random audio snippets that can be played via chat. And, yeah, all in all, I would honestly say today's been fairly productive. My only complaint about today has been the same complaint I have about pretty much every day. You know, I don't know if I'm looking forward to going to sleep or not. On one hand, I really like relaxing, and I do genuinely enjoy sleep. On the other hand, honestly, over the past several months, it's just been a lot of nightmares. Like, a lot of nightmares. And they are very, very intricate and vivid. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But anyways, have a good day, night, or evening, depending on whichever time you watch this at, or whichever time you prefer to enjoy. And I will probably be seeing you all tomorrow, maybe later tonight, honestly, depending on how long I sleep for. And yeah, this is Sleet Co. signing off.